Hey guys, this is Extreme Strategies here, and welcome to my Dark Elf army composition. I'm doing this since the High Elf one has gotten almost 30 views, or potentially 30 by the time I've got to making this video. I already made this video once, but I wanted to demonstrate something and the game decided not to work. So we're doing a take 2 this time with proper demonstrations. Anyway, we're going up against a Bretonnian army and also an Empire army. The Bretonnian one brings spearmen at arms, bowmen peasants, and their men at arms, with 2 of the Grail Guardians, and then 2 paladins, and just a normal lord. And the Empire is bringing their general of the Empire with handgunners and flagellants and great swords. Now on this side we got a Carabus and a War Hydra. We got 5 Blackguards and Nagrand, 5 Shades with great swords, 3 Harganeth Executioners, 2 Reaper Bolt Throwers, 1 Black Dragon, and 1 Malekith. Anyway, let's hit play. Oh, and there's also a Sorceress Dark. Now, if any of you notice that my arrow pointer goes between this arrow pointer that I'm using right now, to a different one, that is the recording thing. So as you can see, it changes, and that is caused by, like I said, the recorder. You guys can't see the little recording thing, but I can. I don't even know if it changes on YouTube. I'm gonna have to look. But anyway, I told the artillery to aim for the handgunners and for the great swords. And then this poor Grail Guardian gets shot, has acid breathed out on it, charges into Blackguards, and then has a dragon drop right on top of it. This other one actually manages to do better, not being shot to complete and utter pieces. They get shot a little bit. As you can see, there's still 60 units. Eventually, my Carabus, I do send it after them. There you go. Notice that this and the War Hydra are different colors. That's done by a mod. If you guys want, I can do a mod review on that. Anyway, as you can see, there's a pretty large amount of troop focus on this side. And also dropping a Doom Bolt right here. And nice Doom Bolt. Does some damage to everyone. And the Blackguards and Nagrand, they're just slashing everyone. There was a spinning blade of wind of blades over there, and more noxious gas fire breath on these units over here. Poor units. The men at arms are trying to run, and the great swords and flagellants are getting in their way. Oh, Black Dragon's turns, jumping on them, and then a chill wind goes right through the middle, right where the Black Dragon was standing a second beforehand. Perfect timing on the Black Dragon's part. Then I mobilize the Harganeth Executioners. This is what these guys are for, is to reinforce the Blackguards and Nagrand wherever the pressure is the highest, which would be basically this entire area. So that's the whole thought process, is to have 2 monsters on each flank, and then the Harganeth Executioners as basically a backup. And the Shades with great swords can do well in actual melee. So they can stick around and do a little bit of melee fighting if needed. Anyway, let's go over here to where the Carabus is chewing up these Grail Guardians who are in the lance formation. Yeah, it totally looks like a lance, doesn't at all look like a blob. I mean, yeah, isn't that what lances look like? Not really. And over here you have the War Hydra snacking on all sorts of guys. Smack, rip, oh, ouch. Warhammer, oh my goodness, that would just hurt. Then there's another chill wind going through here. Kills the enemy lord. And Over here you have Malekith going down on top of those guys. You have the dragon just spewing acid on everyone. I wonder if that's how the Dark Elves wash their dishes. You know, they do everything just so weirdly and with such malice that it wouldn't surprise me if their dishes were washed with acid. Not 100% sure how they would survive it, but that's what they have slaves for, so. And the reason that everyone's shattered but the match isn't over is because the flagellants are still here. But that is soon to change. So over here, there's only 3 flagellants left, getting acid spewed all over them. And you have 8 and 7 over there. There was one right in the middle, but they're gone now. Still at 7. Oh, hey, dude. 1. These guys are just going to have to deal with the large number of Harganeth executioners. And that is everyone gone. Replay? As you can see, these 2 shades did not do so well, but everyone else did quite nicely. I mean, the Harganeth Executioner right here did okay. This artillery did okay. The monsters, they also did good for what I was telling them to do, but stat-wise, they did just eh. This army did good, and this one, with the exception of the Lord and 2 Paladins, and these 3 archers, did absolute garbage. But they're Bretonnia, so what did you really expect? And then this one's more of a joke. This is the one good Bretonnian faction. Because Bretonnia, oh my goodness. Maybe one day, in some game, maybe even Warhammer 3, they'll actually make it so that Bretonnia can do something other than die and be slaughtered. I've even tried them in campaign, and I have not made it very far, because I was dead by then. Here's the Gate of Averlorn that I used on the Snowman vs. Zombie Apocalypse. That did not as good a job against Shades and Artillery, but still a good job. I'll link that video in the description. But the Artillery is getting its revenge on the Snowmen. As you can see, there's a bit of confusion as some of them try and go one way and some of them try and go the other, and then they get hit by artillery. And then ice gets spewed on the dragons as they begin to battle in the air. The shovel snowmen are charging. Protective snowmen are out doing the same. Some of them are actually coming forwards and making the Shades with great swords have to try and run. This guy unfortunately gets caught and then gets just smacked by an axe. I guess snowmen with axes would be dangerous. This is snowballs. Oh, the lethal snowballs. Better projectiles than the arrows. Let's just watch this aerial battle. Doombolt right there. Dragons are kind of pushing each other around a little bit. And the dragon starts to fly over. And we're gonna actually go into slow motion for this. I did not realize that this could happen. As the dragon falls, he actually lands and crushes a couple of his own guys. But there's snowmen, so somehow they're still alive. I mean, I guess there's a couple that got crushed by him. Or they were killed from something else, I really can't tell. And snowmen do crumble when they get too low on loyalty, which does cause some minor problems when you're giving attack orders and all of a sudden you hit your elites because they crumble. Which actually does happen right here. I shoot my own Blackguard and Nagaron with acid. Or Blackguard. Anyway, if you enjoyed this video, let me know. I can do a modded army comp. If I go into just the custom battle thing. This was what failed, was these nuclear artillery. I can toss in Paimon the Beauty as the Lord. I have Black Ark Fleet Masters, Tower Masters. And of course, when I do this, I'll have links to the mods that I use, of course. But anyway, hope you enjoyed those 2 replays and the information on how to build your own Dark Elf army. Hope you enjoyed the video, like, subscribe, and I hope you enjoy the rest of your day.